we have Fawn, Duck Hunt extraordinaire.
No, yeah, for sure. Fawn, one of the best to be doing it right now with a character that is not really seen in the meta as much. You used to have Raido killing it with the character, but, you know, just this character is practically non-existent at this point. But we are seeing a few people, such as Fawn, pulling out this character and making wonders work with it. We already saw Fawn get a 2-0 over Beast earlier, which brought Fawn to this very point in time against Jakal for top 8. And these two have had a back and forth sets against each other before.
Yeah, it's definitely a matter of patience when you're going to go up against Duck Hunt, especially one as proficient as Fawn. You put that can out, and then you pretty much just have to play the obstacle course depending on the character you are. But Wolf, as far as the top tiers go, has some of the better airspeed for sure, which is mixed in the fact that he's got pretty much Ganon level hitboxes. So
right.
I think it's pretty easy to argue that Wolf wins this matchup, to say the least. But as far as the neutral is concerned, that's where the discipline has to come in. But there's no Wolf more disciplined than Jakal, and I love the patience right there with the backup of the Wild Gunman waiting for the explosion to come out in between the can. That was really good situational awareness by Fawn starting out the set.
I'm really interested to see what Fawn decides to do in terms of using these projectiles, because, you know, Duck Hunt very highly relies on the projectile, the trap game, the cans, the outlaws, the clay shots, you name it, Duck Hunt got it. But then you look at Jakal, who has Wolf with a laser that just kind of invalidates every projectile. And if it's not the laser doing the trick, he also has his shine to use at any point in time. However, Fawn doing a really good job with the joke game. This character, Duck Hunt's one of those characters that you don't know what this character is capable of doing until you get hit by a lot of stuff. And we haven't seen much of it yet, but I'm very excited to see when Fawn decides to use a clay shot into juggles, another clay shot into up air. You know, we know Duck Hunt just has the tools, but executing them is not really the easiest thing in the world to do.
Yeah, Wolf's weight is going to play a big factor when it comes to Fawn's punish game, I feel. With a beautiful grab in between the can right there, actually sticking. Yeah, he fell for it. He just fell for it. Fawn just stuck Jakal in between a can and a hard place. Like straight up. That was amazing.
Yeah, and the can still not going to be enough to take the stock off of Fawn. Doing a really good job with the survivability, but you can only live for so long. Dogs' lifespans aren't supposed to last.
It depends on the breed, man. I had a Bernese mountain dog. We lost her when she was 5.
Oh, man.
They're big dogs, but I don't think that's a Bernese. That looks more like some weird golden spaniel mix, this particular color of the Duck Hunt dog.
Right.
And I don't know what the dog, I'm not Hugh Neutron. I don't know what kind of duck that is. I apologize for not knowing my mallards. But one thing that will play very special for Fawn in this matchup is Wolf's ball speed. That's going to be huge, because Duck Hunt has got some pretty crazy low percent combos, especially with the up air string, sort of like a mini Yoshi over and over, as the Wolf Flash going to actually do it off the top for Fawn right there. But I was going to say, I don't know how much that fall speed is really going to matter, because I'm going to be straight up with you. I saw Wolf get hit by the first hit of the up air,
my God.
But double dip?
No need.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be the other thing that you take care of in this matchup. Exploiting the pretty vulnerable recovery of Wolf. If you're not killing him off stage just with strong attacks, you are definitely going to be able to seal the stock if you're able to cheese him. And Fawn doing a really good job with the stage control. Like, Fawn is just doing a tremendous job putting outlaws, putting cans, throwing out the clay shots, and just avoiding getting hit with these strong attacks that Wolf has to offer. Barely stuffing it out right there. This is a pretty close game one.
I was going to say, that's the second time I've seen that happen in this game, of like Wolf either trading with the up air with the neutral air or getting hit by the first hitbox of it and actually beating it out. That's the scary thing about Wolf. How much of him being a fastball is going to matter for Duck Hunt's low percent combos when Duck Hunt is actually able to break through the zone if Wolf's buttons are just better.
And how does Fawn play around this now? You're at kill percent, and you also have a Wolf that has a chance to just bring it back. Not going for a potential jab lock, but we are still going to play it out. Down throw, no forward throw. Going to throw Fawn back off stage. Still living it out for this long. Fawn has been in this position from the first stock. So this is literally anybody's game to win, and goes for it all. Gets punt kicked into the blast zone in game 1.
Jab block would have done the trick right there, but unfortunately, I think the reason that they didn't do that is because of the crazy startup of the smash attacks of Duck Hunt. I actually think that even with like even with like a jab lock right there, I don't think that Duck Hunt would have been able to follow through with an F smash. Is that true? I'm not. Don't take my word for that completely, but I'm pretty sure that the
Down
reason that
smash, F smash. I don't even know how you would DI down smash.
yeah, exactly. Like they're so powerful, but they're very slow to start. Like very slow startup moves, to be completely honest.
It's also one of those moments where like you're playing a high, top level as a player in Jakal, and for him to miss a tech like that is not something common. So it's like you really have to have the reaction time of a god in those kind of scenarios, especially when you're at kill percent. You could definitely just steal the game. However, Jakal leaving right where he left off in game 1 with a strong start.
Yeah, but Duck Hunt's forward smash also has the range too. So like it can cover like full tech chases. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if Fawn timed it right there. I mean, unfortunately for them, but what they are going to time right instead are those can confirms out of the back throw. Very good, just classic Duck Hunt play, situational awareness, true set play, as you are going to see with this character. Unfortunately, is that sometimes when you break the zone, you also just have to play around Wolf's hitboxes like that, just narrowly misspacing the up air, which wouldn't have even been misspacing against so many other characters in this game. But that Wolf neutral air just pokes you in all kind of places that you don't want to be poked, my friend. And it doesn't matter if that's the duck or the dog. That up smash is going to take off the top no matter what high percent you're at, my friends. That is stock number 1 going to Jakal, game number 2.
And a good scoop, but not enough with that forward throw to get the can coverage right there and get the stock. However, the clay shot coming in clutch right there. What frame is clay shot? I know can is frame 1, but I want to say like frames 1 to 3 probably is clay shot. I don't know. That move does come out pretty fast.
Well, I do know that in certain games it's like 20 frames faster. So that can only lead me to think that it's pretty slow in this game. I can't tell you the exact frame, but what I can tell you is that Fawn's can play absolutely second to none, getting the reverse hitbox of it once again. Crazy how you just hit it and it just starts coming at you the other way, right? The situational awareness, to be able to make use off of that. We watch Duck Hunt and we watch Fawn play like it's nothing else, but this character is not easy.
No,
not easy to say the least. They're basically just, we've said it for years, she's a discount snake.
Yeah. Does require a lot of work. You definitely have to put in that time. This character does struggle to kill in some aspects, although does have some strong moves. It's really hard to convert them. However, Wolf, a 2-for-1 special, getting it with the Outlaw and almost sealing the stock as well.
Wolf's there didn't give a damn. It beat the can. It beat Fawn's hitbox. It didn't care. That's pretty crucial in a matchup like this to be able to just rise up with an attack like that. If you're more of a heavy set character or your moves just don't really take priority or have a transcendent projectile as that F tilt is going to take the stock, getting ledge trapped by a character like Duck Hunt can be absolutely second to none. But that is just Wolf privilege coming out for you right here. And a beautifully timed reflect, actually. Not hitting the dog, but hitting the owner instead.
Yeah, and
you know you want to say it.
No, I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it.
Arrow shoot my dog. Classic. Shout out to TK. Anyway.
But like mentioned before, Jakal, the patience, like the discipline that Jakal has as a player to be able to play at this level, not let this lead get in his head, as well as understanding to respect Fawn as a player, because Fawn is really capable of bringing these games back. We've seen Fawn in these kind of deficits before, and they've been really good at just bringing it back. And all it takes is that, I guess you could call it the cheese factor, because Duck Hunt has a little bit of that, especially with the trap game. No, not going to get caught with the can this time, though.
It's so cute, just the hit, just like hitting the can to make it come back. Like, you bait them by launching the can out first, right? Launching them out when they're off level and disadvantage, and then you just hit the can real quick. It's like, psych, it's a ledge trap. And then you just bring it right back to you. The fact that you can mix that up on the fly with a character like Duck Hunt makes them easily one of the most creative characters in this game. And a character that I'm frankly is happy in this game as sort of like the 8-bit retro rep, if that makes any sense. I was happy when they included Duck Hunt. And speaking of happy, so is Jakal not getting launched towards the blast zone right there and instead being launched right back towards the stage, seeing how much more insurance they can tack onto this stock, this final stock of Fawns right here.
Max Rage in Jakal's favor right now, and a Duck Hunt that is susceptible to dying to practically any strong hitbox at this point at any part of the stage. So Fawn has to play very carefully, doing a really good job. The Nair's still not enough to take the stock. Good DI from Jakal and good awareness, but no, not enough good coverage coming out from Fawn to get that stock. And the can almost being the saving grace right there for Fawn. However, just too high of a percent, and that's how the story goes sometimes.
Yeah, but that F